Erling Haaland doesn't have to exert that much physicality.
When we have John Champion and Craig Burley, we'll see you at half-time.
Demolition of Leipzig, and now with the Champions League quarter-final against 3 games all season long. It's shaping up for them to clinch promotion on Easter Monday, during which time the club was first relegated. In hearty good voice, and titles, and hugely popular still.
Certainly one of them. I mean, you expect to see Rico Lewis in the middle of the park more often than we're.
Brief career.
I mean, what a game to come in when you haven't had much game time as a.
And it's a warmer than usual team aiming for a 5th consecutive semi-final appearance. So at times they will appear to have 3 at the back. Pretty patterns being weaved by Manchester City. Consecutive wins. Unbeaten in 9 since their setback. So stumbled by Vati. And it comes to Rodri to strike. Riyad Mahrez. Keel. Helped out by Connor Roberts. Alvarez. Foden. De Bruyne. Viola. It's given as a foul by Roberts. Here's Foster. Goalkeeper momentarily was off his line. Teller. And he'll have a go, and he'll demand a save of Ortega. Again, casually surrendered to Foster. Zaruri. Roberts. Zaruri. Rodri. Bayer. In towards Teller with a chance. Very important interception by Diaz.
Well, you have to say Burnley look the more dangerous, John, the more likely at the moment.
Roberts. Bayer. And that was Keel who had a swing at it. Here's Foden. Oh, Manchester City howling that Foden was caught as he came here with a plan and without fear. Rodri. After the ball was left behind by Goodmanson. Here's De Bruyne. Lewis. Foden and Haaland. Again, Julian Alvarez. Here's Haaland. And Haaland doesn't need too many chances to add to his tally. A tally that now stands at an almighty 40 for the season.
Scary. Just scary. How many touches hardly involved? One slick ball straight through the middle of that back four that has... I think they're disappointed.
Here's Foden for City. It's Haaland again! It's 2. And in little more than the blink of an eye, this cup tie taken away from Burnley. Alongside his number 2, Rodolfo Borrell. And Erling Haaland taking...
Good atmosphere there.
And you mentioned the Kipax, the straight Rodri. It's in towards Mahrez. It was very nearly 3.
Yeah, particularly because he's able just to open his body.
Closest rivals. Here's Haaland. And Haaland's in here. And Bailey Peacock-Farrell stands up well again. Haaland in position in the centre. That's going to come to Foden. Looked like a hand there, and the referee of Manchester City pressure. And here's Alvarez. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Up and away off the head of Bayer. It's Foden. And it is another hat-trick for Erling Haaland. 6 in total for the season.
But even when the ball, John, he's not involved in the play, really.
Mahrez. Nicely played, and Alvarez turns it in for 4. The final pass from De Bruyne. 2 in 3 minutes in the first half for Manchester City, 2 in 3 minutes now in the second.
Yeah, this is just super slick, isn't it? This is just a little bit.
Well, you really. Foden. And Palmer! Special moment for one of the younger brigade. And 5 for Manchester City.
Goal for City scoreline, number 18, Cole Palmer.
Hadn't really created anything. Got caught out a couple of times with the.
Zaroury. FA Cup quarter-finals in this city on consecutive days.
Haddocks this time?
I very much hope so.
Because I know you were perturbed a bit.
Bayer. Between the 2 Haaland goals. The foul was by Teller. And off goes De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne leaves it. And it's fired into the danger area where Ruben Dias is closest to making contact. Brewery. Maatsen. Shaka Hislop and Steve Nicol to come shortly. Is Manchester City. Manchester City looking for 6. And they may well get 6. Alvarez with his second. And whilst there's delight in the stands amongst the Manchester City supporters,